know. I would say it's one of the hardest things I've done. And I've got divorced. Let's be clear. I got divorced before, and it wasn't a pretty divorce. That was easier than this. All right, so it is Saturday night, and I am home by myself, a little teared up, as you can see. Usually, I don't try to make videos like this because it's a little embarrassing to be the guy who is getting teared up. You try not to be that person, especially there's a lot of social pressure as a man to be tough or whatever. Anyway, the reason I'm sniffing is because I'm all teared up. What is amazing for me right now is how much I miss my family right now, and it's been like 2 days, which is, I'm sure a lot of people be like, man, dude, what are you upset about? I just, it's hard to exactly explain, but it's so tough when you can't see somebody, and if you do see them, they're a long way away from you. It's just it's hard, like, and I'm trying to put it in better terms and better words than that, but it's so hard because those are the people those are just the people you want to be with all the time. And I feel like, it's, and the logical side of me is like, okay, Devin, it's been 2 days, you'll be okay. But I really, I miss my kids a lot. I just miss my kids. Rain and Journey can't come over. I can't hug Mila and Caitlin. That sucks. That's really, really hard for me to process because that's something I do every day, and those are my babies, and I can't see any of them. And texting them is not the same. Seeing them from the distance, it's just not the same. It really isn't. uh, and yeah, it's interesting. I would say I am amazed how much I miss my wife. I just am amazed how much I miss my wife. Like you understand the stress level and stuff for everyday occurrences. Like I think you get to a point where you take people for granted a little bit, and you get upset or pissed off over small things, and you guys get in fights over dumb stuff, and everybody does that. I understand that, but man, when you can't see your spouse, uh, and that's the person you want to see every day, it just, holy shit, it's amazing. It's amazingly hard. It I don't know. It's way, way tougher. If you said to me, Devin, you have to do this, isolation, I'd be like, I'm tough. I'd do that standing on my head. I'm not scared of anything. Um, I take a lot of pride in being tough and being able to handle stuff. And this is absolutely, like, last night was bad. Today's worse. I feel even worse today, which is, you think that, it's like this too shall pass. Like you'll get used to it. I don't feel like I'm getting used to it at all. I feel like, I just feel like I'm worse every hour. I don't know. It's hard to exactly explain. I guess I love my wife a lot. And you realize how much maybe you do when you are in a position where you can't see the person, you can't come near the person. They have to stand way the hell across the room. And to explain, I mean, Dev and the girls are at the salon, and they've been staying there. So it's not like they're even in the same house. I can't even hear them. It's just me by myself. And ordinarily, the funny thing is, I lived by myself for a while, like quite a long time. Like I had I had Rain and Journey, and I lived on my own, and I was all right. It's different this time. It's really, really different this time, and it's not. It's not a good difference. It's a sucky, sucky difference. You know, it almost makes you wish that other people had COVID so you could still be around them. Uh, as stupid as that is, because I obviously don't want them to have COVID. I want them to be healthy and, you know, not having issues. And, you know, so that's the last thing you want them to do, but at the same time, you know, you almost do want that, which is, I don't know, it's just so weird. It's just tough. I love my kids a lot. I miss my kids a lot. All four of them, I miss them so much. And I really miss my wife. This sucks. Anybody who's in isolation right now, it sucks. And I hope that other people are not having a difficult time with it like I am. But man, I feel like, whew, I feel like in some ways I feel a little bit broken from it. I don't know. I would say it's one of the hardest things I've done. And I've got divorced. Let's be clear. I got divorced before, and it wasn't a pretty divorce. That was easier than this. True story. It really is. So I hope for all you guys out there that are um, going through this, I hope it is not as bad for you as it is for me. And I hope that, you know, anybody who has a partner going through it, or this is what it's like. It's bad. It's no fun. But I guess we don't have that much longer, right? It's like a week left. So that's you know, it'll end. It'll end. I just, you know, it's funny. I said I thought I would get used to it. I don't want to get used to it. I just don't. I don't know. Whew. I don't even know if I'll post this, to be quite honest, because it's a pretty raw view of me sitting at home on in the evening at 8:30 at night crying to myself. But yeah, we'll see. Anyway, I hope everybody else is doing well and is healthy out there. Take care.